scent, too, is infinite, from invoking memories of times past to awakening our most primordial instincts. Smell is eternally mighty. Is it Shakespeare? Hello everyone, welcome to the Matter of Siage. If you're new here, my name is Natalia and I want to talk about fragrances here, about all things fragrance, about smelling good and about feeling good. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming by. I'm so happy you're here with me. Today I'm going to talk to you about an exciting thing, namely about a new fragrance, Vanilla Éclat by Chris and Navitus. So I'm really excited about today's topic. And also I have another fragrance of Navitus for you. And this one is Mahni Cassonade, also by Navitus and by Shrida M. I would really appreciate that a lot if you decided to leave me a thumbs up, comment and subscribe so that you will not miss out on any of my further videos and that we'll be able to see each other again and again. So without any further ado, let's get into today's video. The first fragrance I'm going to talk to you about is Mahni Cassonade. So, a spoiler alert, I already know this one. I've had a sample, I've had a decant before, and I really enjoyed it. Mahni Cassonade was for me a fragrance that developed really beautifully on my skin, and I actually really grew to love it. But I don't want to talk about it too much, let's just try it out together. So this is the presentation, this is the packaging. As you can see, it comes in this really beautiful leathery like box, and it's so elegant and it's actually so luxurious. It's so beautiful. It kind of reminds me of Xerjoff boxes, the 50 milliliter collection, for example, Join the Club. It also comes in such packaging. This is the presentation of Mahni Cassonade. I'm literally so excited for this. You can probably see it on my face. Alrighty, so this is Mahni Cassonade. The bottle is so shiny and sparkly, as you can see here. It has this ombre on the side, and I really love it. I think on Fragrantica it actually looks less orangey. This is the cap. A really pretty fragrance. Mahni Cassonade. Takes a while. Two hours later. Oh gosh, I can already smell it in the air. Shrida did such an amazing job with this fragrance. This definitely isn't a generic vanilla fragrance. This is what I can tell you right away. I would say that we have several different kinds of vanilla that are trending right now on the market. I would say that we have some creamy, light, girly vanillas. For example, that would be Fire at Will, that would be Escapade Gourmande, that would be, for example, Bianco Latte. These are the creamy, slightly lactonic, light vanillas. On the other hand, we also have some deeper, slightly darker vanillas with maybe some brown sugar, some oud, some woods, maybe some burnt sugar in the background, maybe some suede or olibanum, like for example in Babycat. So there are so many different types of vanilla. This one is definitely the scent that would linger on throughout the day. This is something that would be perfect for a night out, for a date night. This is something that just exudes elegance. We also have a note here. Look. Here are the notes. Top notes: bergamot, vanilla ice cream, and cashmeran. Hard notes: brown sugar, toffee, and amberwood. And in the base notes, we have vanilla caviar, crystal musk, and Peruvian white amber. This sounds really good. The master perfumer of this fragrance is Bertrand Duchambord. If I'm not mistaken, this is also the perfumer that has created Chocolate Queen. The notes that I'm getting the most, it smells like a caramelized glaze, some kind of a caramelized topping. But apart from this gourmand note, apart from this gourmand vibe that it gives off, I can definitely smell some kind of a feeling of comfort. It is slightly ambery, but I would mostly say that I can smell some kind of a cashmeran in here, maybe some cashmeran molecule or this kind of a cashmeran wood. To me, this fragrance is just a top-notch fragrance that goes beyond Vanilla 28. In my previous video, I was talking about Kayali Vanilla 28 layered together with Amore Caffè by Mancera. And I have also mentioned to you that this combo slightly reminds me of Mahni Cassonade. Now I finally have the all the bottles here with me, so I can compare them side by side. Mahni Cassonade is on this paper strip, and I'm going to test Kayali together with Amore Caffè on my hand, so I can tell you what the differences are. Well, in case of affogato, we have vanilla ice cream with espresso. Here we have brown sugar with vanilla ice cream. So this kind of gourmand notes with brown sugar, with this vanilla, with this deep, dark vanilla, deep, dark sweetness that kind of reminds me of the affogato in Amore Caffè. They create a very similar feeling. But I must tell you that Amore Caffè together with Vanilla 28 is definitely sweeter. I mean, they quite literally smell like food. They smell like a dessert, while Mahni Cassonade smells like a dessert, but with a twist, with a deep twist. It smells like a grown, confident woman who is also nurturing, cherishing her feminine side. I think I just basically described Sharida. So yeah, the longevity is really good. You can definitely smell the quality of this fragrance. It would definitely be a great option if you have the possibility to splurge a little bit more. Go for Mahni Cassonade and thank me later. This is an amazing option for all of you vanilla girlies. And now, drums please. Vanilla Éclat. This is the packaging. As you can see, I've already done the unboxing, but I haven't sprayed this one yet. So guys, I'm really excited for this one. Again, I'm struggling with the packaging, as always. So here is our Navitus box, and it looks very plain, very classy, I would say. I like it. And here is our bottle. Look at this. Just stunning. Look at this. Look at this ombre on the side. Is this ombre effect? It kind of looks similarly to Mahni Cassonade. So let's try this one now on the paper strip. This one is new. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. I can smell it in the air already. Wow. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. That is awesome. Okay. It's sweeter than I have expected. Yeah, it's a little bit sweeter than I expected, but it gives off this cloudy feeling. It smells musky as well. It is really beautiful. It is a lactonic vanilla with some kind of a musky cloud. It's really pretty. As far as I remember, there is rice in the opening. Let me check the notes for you. Actually, I have this really pretty card as well. I can show you. Really curious if this is the handwriting of Christine. Let me see the top notes. Okay, the fragrance is irresistible, alluring, and enveloping. In the top notes, we have Sicilian bergamot, basmati rice, and coconut cream. In the heart notes, there is Sri Lankan cinnamon, caramel, spices, and buttermilk. And in the base notes, there is Sri Lankan sandalwood, Paraguayan guaiac wood, Madagascan vanilla, and amber. And the master perfumer of this fragrance of Vanilla Éclat is Christian Provenzano. Wow. I gotta check Christian Provenzano. This name sounds quite familiar. Let me check him. Isn't it the guy who has created fragrances for Spiro? Let me check. Let's go by popularity. Penhaligon, Sospiro, exactly. This is the nose behind Sospiro Vibrato, and for example, Sospiro Prima Donna, if I'm not mistaken, Dolce Melodia. Look, this is a really significant name. It does remind me of something. This is the kind of rice that you would have, for example, in mango lassi. No, not mango lassi is the smoothie. Mango sticky rice. This kind of a sticky, creamy, and sweet rice. There is nothing salty, nothing stringent about this. It is a very smooth and beautiful rice note. So this is something that I get right from the beginning. And then what I get is this creamy buttery vanilla. I must admit that sometimes I am a little bit scared of the buttery notes in fragrances because they might come off a little bit sour, they might come off a little bit nauseating, but not in here, I'm telling you. It also somewhat reminds me a little bit of maybe Shunkoin, somewhere in that realm, even though it smells definitely different. I must tell you that in Shunkoin, the sandalwood is more detectable. There is nothing that would remind me of dill in the fragrance. That could be the case for some people with Santal 33 or some similar fragrances. It has some really smooth, really creamy sandalwood in the background, but this fragrance is mostly about this creamy, musky vanilla. You know what? Now I can smell something like a bergamot, something citrusy. Wow. Just in the beginning. Wow, such a beautiful fragrance. Ah, I am not disappointed, guys. You can clearly see I am not disappointed. Chris has done an amazing job. This fragrance is absolutely beautiful. It is very creamy, very enveloping. It is, just as it says here, actually, it is enveloping, it is irresistible, and it is at the same time really delicious. You are going to smell a little bit niche, but this scent is not going to be overpowering to anyone. It is not going to be too much. This is the type of a fragrance that you can wear casually, that you can wear for more official events. In some fragrances, the rice note was a bit too salty for my liking, and not in a nice way. For example, there was this fragrance, I think it was Gigide. There was Grano and there was Riso, right? The Riso one was nice, but the rice was a little bit too salty. Another fragrance that I have tried with the rice note that was a little bit too salty too, Je ne sais quoi by Cabanel. even though I really like the brand, I really enjoy most of their fragrances, and I was really excited to try the Je ne sais quoi. That one was definitely too salty, definitely too savory for my taste. Fortunately, here the rice is really smooth. The rice is really beautifully blended in this fragrance. These are the two fragrances that we have covered today. I really hope that you have enjoyed my review. You should definitely try Vanilla Éclat and let me know what you think. I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday with your loved ones. Thank you so much and see you in my next video. Bye!